Hey guys, Ashley here. Today I'm going to be giving you some recommendations for some debut authors that I read this year I think you should read. Hey, today's video is in paid promotion with Disney Book Group. They were so lovely to send me this finished copy of Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Now, this has been described as Pretty Little Liars in the South. It's a comedic mystery, and hello, I'm from the South. Y'all, if you don't know what Little White Lies is about, we follow 18-year-old auto mechanic Sawyer Taft, and one day her estranged grandmother shows up at her apartment door offering her a six-figure contract to basically sign to enter the debutante season. Sawyer surprisingly accepts this offer, and entering her grandmother's society leads her into discovering the biggest mystery of her life, the identity of her father. Wow. And Sawyer, when she's in this world full of debutantes, she discovers all these scandals that all these other debutantes hold. There's secrecy, something's not right. Her family is not the only one with skeletons in her closet. Basically, a lot of drama, a lot of mystery, a lot of southern flair. What more could you ask for? Little White Lies. Hi. Now, this one actually comes out today, the day of this video. It is out in stores. Go to your bookstore, go to Amazon. You want to get this baby in your hands? All links will be below. Speaking of debutantes, I am going to be giving you some debutante authors. Debut authors? Debutante? Get it? So clever! So I have a couple of different genres here. I have 2 young adult books, 1 graphic novel, and 1 manga. You know, just mix it up. We're diverse here. Let's go. Hi. The first one I have to recommend to you is a young adult fantasy that just came out this year, and it is Fire by Natalie C Parker, which I just read this past September, and I loved it. If you don't know what Fire is about, we follow a girl named Caledonia Styx, and basically her whole family, along with a lot of other girls, their families have been taken from them, killed by this freaking evil warlord named Eric Athair, and so she and her gang of badass pirate girl group, they bind together and try to defeat him. The people who serve Eric Athair are called the Bullets, and one day when they're getting attacked, a bullet comes on board their ship and says he can help them. So it's up to Caledonia. Should she trust them? Do they trust this bullet that she's been trained basically her whole life to hate? Survival, girl power, girl empowerment. I just love it. The embodiment of strong females, which is great. It's action-packed constantly. I was never bored, and honestly, it's quite refreshing to read a fantasy and YA literature that doesn't heavily rely on the romance for once, and pirates on the ocean, and boats, and ships. Fire. It's excellent. Debut. It came out this year. Check it out. Right, the next book I have to recommend, another young adult book that also came out this year, debut authors support, and that is Emergency Contact by Mary HK Choi. In this one we follow Penny, who is an aspiring writer, and she moves to go to college in Austin at the University of Austin, and we also follow Sam, who works at this coffee shop. He lives in the attic sorts upstairs. It's kind of just okay. He's kind of stuck financially and creatively in his life. And then boom, these two get together, they meet up. It's not the cutesy meet cute every contemporary has to offer. It's quite awkward actually, but they still end up exchanging phone numbers and become each other's emergency contact, and that's how they stay in touch. They text each other, basically what people dating would do, except for the in-person meeting. They don't meet in person, they don't ever hang out, they're just each other's emergency contact on their phones, where they text all day long, 24/7. All the pros of dating without the awkward in-person stuff, right? What could go wrong there? I really love this one this year. First of all, the cover is freaking gorgeous, and second, I'm Vietnamese American, and even though Penny is Korean American, I actually relate to her a lot. I have never related to a character more than my life being an Asian American growing up in Texas. Like, everything was just so familiar. Even the surroundings of Austin, which I live fairly close to, everything was just very in touch with who I am. I'm also an English major. It was just their relationship was very cute. I like that it wasn't this generic, cliche, typical romance, and it was kind of different. It's also told from both of their perspectives, which is also nice. I love reading from the guys' perspectives in contemporary. It just makes you that much closer to the feels, and I just liked everything about it. She was extremely relatable. Emergency contact. pick it up. Alright, the next one I have to recommend to you that is a debut author is a graphic novel, which I actually just recently finished. I think it's my new obsession, and that is Check Please, volume number 1, Hockey by Negocio Kazu. So like I said, this is a graphic novel. So Check Please follows our boy, my boy, Eric Biddle as he journeys from his Georgia small town to Samuel University for college up north to play hockey. It's about him adjusting to life, living in this college environment with these new teammates he doesn't know, playing hockey, all that jazz. Basically your basic sports literature. But then, you know, what could go wrong? How hard could it be when you have freaking Jack in the picture, the hot captain of the team? Can you imagine the drama that's gonna ensue? Like I said, I am obsessed with it. I love it because, so it's split into two parts. We have his freshman year and his sophomore year. I laughed out loud so many times. It's extremely hilarious and how like self-aware in today's world of social media it is. I did not expect that going into this because Biddy, he is a vlogger or YouTuber of sorts, which is, hello, this is what I'm talking to a camera right here. So you kind of follow him and each of his little openings, he's just like, hey video, hey vlog, it's Biddy here. And he kind of just like talks about his cooking. He loves cooking. He talks about hockey, but then in between all that you get these weavings of the drama and the friendship and the bonds of their teammates that they're forming, and maybe some certain crushes that are happening. But I just really liked it. I enjoyed the art style so much. Like I said, it's so self-aware on social media. Like I was laughing out loud. Even the ending has just pages full of his tweets, which are so hilarious. I felt like they were tweets that I was tweeting myself. I love sports fiction, okay? And if you haven't tried it, don't be afraid. This one's really easy to get into. It's a graphic novel format. The pictures were great. Art style was great. Everything was great about it. I loved it. Check Please. Check it out. Please. Oh my god. Check it out, please. Check Please. This is her debut published works, but Negocio Kazu actually has been writing these online for a while. They're actually a webcomic series at the Check Please comic website that has been going on for a while. She's still continuing to write them right now, so you can read them online for free, but obviously support. Go buy the finished copy. It's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. The next volume is going to be coming out next year, and it will follow his junior and senior year, which I'm just so excited for and over the moon. 5 out of 5 stars. Check Please. Check it out, please. Alright guys, and the last one I have to recommend to you that is a debut author, so to speak, is a manga, and that is The Promised Neverland by Kazu Shirai. This has recently come out in the US. It was in Japan, but it's debuting in the US. Debut manga. We need manga too. Manga is important to buy. But The Promised Neverland follows the group of kids that are orphans. They're in orphanage school, and every few months one of them gets, you know, adopted off and they say goodbye to them. But things aren't going as they seem. They're not quite as they seem in this orphanage. They may not be orphans after all. They may not be actually getting adopted. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's so action-packed. It's so suspenseful. There's so much tension. It's just great. The art style wasn't my favorite initially. The story is just so good. I could not put this down. I have literally bought all the volumes since. I'm so invested. It's crazy. It's intense. If you like some intense, weird, messed up stuff, this is for you. The Promised Neverland will mess with your mind. It's just crazy. Alright guys, and those are all the debut authors I wanted to recommend. Just some short, quick ones for you to go check out of different genres and varieties and formats. Thank you again so much to Disney Book Group for sending me little white lies. I cannot wait to dive in. I'm so excited. And alright guys, yes, that is it. Make sure to like and comment below. Let me know some debut authors that you've read this year that you've really enjoyed. Let me know if you want to check out any of these. Check them out, please. I will never live this joke down. Alright guys, my name is Ashley. This is ashleyoutpaged, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you.